So I have a lot of memories of the TV show called Boy Meets World. I was just watching a YouTube channel. I think it's called T1J, do a retrospective of Boy Meets World, and then I was watching a Christy Carlson Romano's podcast where she was talking to Will Friedle. She was interviewing Will Friedle, and Will Friedle played the older brother in Boy Meets World. So I was just thinking about Boy Meets World. That's why I was decided to make a video about this because I was just thinking about it. Um, I think a lot about how it was a very powerful show and had a very strong effect on my life. And I uh, I feel so much towards that show. And I have really good memories of watching Boy Meets World. Boy Meets World was on ABC. It was on what was it called? Uh, uh, TJF. It was on TJF on ABC. Thank God it's Friday. TJF on Friday nights with a few other shows. I think like Smart Guy or Sister Sister might have been on TJF at the time. Some show like that. I don't remember. They had a bunch of good shows on TJF at the time on ABC. I I really have fond memories of Boy Meets World. This isn't going to be a long video. I don't really have a lot to say, but I just like to make these retrospective videos about old things I used to like and old memories I used to have because I think it's healthy to remember things. I think it's healthy to say, oh, remember when, remember when. I don't really have any details to say about the show. I just want to say I really liked the show. It was funny. You learned life lessons from Boy Meets World. It was funny how Will Friedle's character was very serious in the beginning of the show and turned into a total jokester in the second half of the show. His character, the writers totally changed his character because they realized he was actually really funny. The actor was really funny, so he could play a funny character, not just a serious character. So it was just funny how the character changed so much as the show went on. And I I have fond memories of that show, and I I like the show Boy Meets World. The episode I was watching, the retrospective I was watching yesterday, I think the YouTuber T1J was talking about how the Sean and Angela characters, their relationship in the show, how um, a white kid with a black girlfriend, how that was how that was a really cool story in the '90s. I mean, it's not that original, but obviously it's not that original, but it was, it's ahead of its time, but not really ahead of its time. You know what I mean? It was progressive, but uh, it was a cool story to have Sean and Angela together in that show, and um, it's cool to see. What was progressive about it was diversity and having relationships like that. There's actually not even that many relationships like that on TV today. I mean, there are, but there should be more. I guess in the Batman, there's like a diverse relationship. Look, what I'm trying to say is, yeah, T1J did an analysis of how he really liked that relationship in the show and how Angela's character was a cool person, and she she played it right, and she was like the type of person you want to hang out with, and of course there's an age gap in the two actors, but which was not good, but it was good how they both did a really good job pulling it off. But um, you know, Angela and Sean was probably my favorite character in Boy Meets World because he came from the lower class, and I came from the working class too. Well, yeah, I came from the working class, kind of lower middle class, but um, and Sean's character, he didn't have it as easy as Corey's character. Corey's kind of had everything handed to him. I mean, not everything handed to him, but he he was from like an upper class family, you could say, upper class, upper middle class, and his family was kind of well off. He kind of had normal, you know, white person problems or whatever, first world problems or whatever, privilege problems. But everyone has problems, but some people have different types of problems, I guess you could say. Some people have different levels of problems. Some people, their problem is survival. some people, they just feel like they're not good enough or whatever. Like I feel like I'm not good enough, but I'm trying not to drag this video on forever. But I identified with the character Sean the most, and I always had a thing for black girls, but I probably shouldn't say that. But um, so I probably shouldn't say that because that might be inappropriate to say. But um, I always thought Angela was super pretty. I thought she was super attractive, but so I guess I will always really identify with Sean's character in the sense that I couldn't get nothing ever went right for me in my life, but Sean kept pushing forward. He went to college and he made something of his life. It's just I wasn't as good looking as Sean, but and I'm also probably not as poor as Sean was. I'm not, I wouldn't grow up in a trailer. You know what I mean? Like I didn't grow up in a trailer. I grew up in a normal home. It's just kind of a rough neighborhood, but it was, we had some money. It's just my mom made some money. My dad never made any. My dad never made much money because he was. My dad was more. My dad's still addicted to gambling and stuff. But um, anyway, so Boy Meets World. It's just a show about how difficult life can be, and you can still have fun. You can still make jokes about, and it can still be a comedy or whatever. If you can enjoy even the dark points, if you can still enjoy parts of it, it can still be okay. Um, Yes, I really like the show Boy Meets World. You should watch it if you have. I guess it's on Disney Plus. Or I don't know what's. It might be on Disney Plus. I don't know, but you should watch Boy Meets World if you have a chance. Do I have anything else to say? Um, yeah. So let me know in the comments below. What did you think of the TV show Boy Meets World that went from like 1989 to like 1997 or 96 or something? I don't know. Maybe 1990 to 1997. Maybe I don't remember what years it went. Let me know in the comments below what did you think of the show. Most people watched it when it was on Disney Channel and ABC Family. After it was off the network television. Most people started watching it when it was off network television. But let me know in the comments below. What are your memories of the show? What do you mean? What did the show make you think of? It makes me think of my sister, and I never had a brother, but I had a sister, and how we used to argue. The two brothers used to argue a lot in the show. I used to argue a lot with my sister, and but she's still really good to me. My sister's still really good to me, and family is very important. Important to keep family ties strong. Um, and so I liked how the show, they talked about family ties and how it's important to keep your relationship strong with your family. So, uh, so let me know in the comments below. What did you think of Boy Meets World? Did you like it? I really liked it. I have really good memories of the show. Please subscribe to this channel to be part of the community. And please like this video. It really helps the channel out a lot. Thank you for watching. Have a great day. Bye.